Hi guys, so we had a great question, and the question was, why do I bother being a voice in this world when no one listens anyway? Well, that's not the case, because if that was the case, then people like Martha Gandhi, Mother Teresa and JFK's voices wouldn't be heard today. At the time they were trying to express things to bring more love into the world, they were also up against all odds. But over time, over education, over love and compassion and kindness leading the way, eventually we saw different ways and different options for humans to be able to produce better tomorrows for all of us as a collective, not just one part of humans. So the reason I'm a voice is because life isn't about me. Life is about the human collective, and now that I'm a mother, life is about my daughter's future. So even if I don't see the footsteps, I hope that I'll leave an imprint, and in the future there'll be some that will help for tomorrow's future, for other people's future. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing it for the bigger mindset, because the world isn't about I, ego, ego, ego. The world is about everything and everyone. When we look after the environment, for example, which I grew up with, my dad's on the environment change conference in Australia, we don't just bother to pick up our items because I don't know why, because it's really not going to make a difference when there's so many plastic in Bali and everything, but we pick them up because one item is better than none. We might not impact the bigger collective, but we will impact a small part of the world. It's one step at a time, one person at a time, and when we all slowly come on board, things start to change, like the black civil rights, the women's ability to do more sport and to have more opportunity in the world. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. We have to remember that our voices are a gift, and even if there's all odds, it's better to be able to try and help rather than sit there in silence, because silence is also condoning the behaviours which affect so many people, which hurt so many people. I don't condone bullying. I don't condone that people should be labelled and stigmatised, or that mums should be judged all the time for who they are, or men or women should be judged by their clothes. I don't condone any of these things, and I don't want to be silenced on it, because I don't want other people to be hurt. I don't want others to be affected, and more than anything, I don't want my daughter to have a future where she has to deal with this stuff. I do this in hope that in some way I can help build brighter tomorrows. It's not about anything more than realizing that we are the change in the world. It's about realizing that we can do something with whom we are and what we have. It's about realizing that we have a gift, our lives, and we have to live it to the best of our ability, and it's not just about us. It's about living our lives to the best of our ability and leaving a message in the world that's long around after we are gone. It's like walking along the beach and we leave the beach and there are the footprints in the sand for someone else to see. And that's what our message is in life. So remember, just because we are up against all odds in many of the things and challenges we deal with as humans, doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. Be the change you want to be in the world, because you are the change for the world.